Welcome to General Wheels and welcome to the 500 subscriber special. And none of this could have been possible if it wasn't for Volkswagen and the best sales executive, Isaac, for me. All his details right here. You guys contact him if you want a nice car, a good deal, at a great price here at Volkswagen. Now, this being the 500 subscriber special, we have something really good. It's the first time Volkswagen you see. And so, let's present the 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan right here in Bloemfontein, brought to you by General Wheels. Of course, you're the first people in Bloemfontein to review it because I only review in Bloemfontein. But guys, I really want to say thank you for the bottom of my heart for 500 subscribers. We could have not gotten here if it wasn't for you guys. And of course, I want to thank the team here, General Wheels, Totiso, our cameraman, the best, and also the rest of the team for making this possible. I did not do it on my own. It was you guys, and of course, hard work and God leading us throughout. Thank you guys so much. We're now on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Now let's start. What is this beautiful machine here? I mean, just got to South Africa, and yeah. So this, folks, is a new Tiguan. Yes, this is the new generation, third generation Volkswagen Tiguan. Now we have it here in the R-Line package, and honestly, it looks good, man. It looks good. I think they did kind of change the whole concept of it being a Tiguan, but then they still kept that Volkswagen thing going. With in terms of design features there and there. Of course, starting with the best design, which I always start with, is the lights. Now these have IQI, intelligent lights, and then they also have a bar here that goes throughout the whole car from the side to the whole side of the car. Now these lights are really nice, especially at night. These IQ lights look amazing. Now they did change the whole concept of Tiguan, as I've mentioned. They've made it a bit more modern. The Tiguan was modern, but they I don't know if you come to this car, you don't get that. No, this is a Tiguan. Think, oh, Volkswagen added another brand because Tiguan was that big, and some people say it is bigger than the Tiguan, but in my opinion, if seeing it live, it doesn't look as big as the old generation Tiguan's. Probably from the inside because yeah, we'll get to that because there feels to be like a lot more urban, but it's a whole new design. It's a whole new generation. You see, it kind of takes me back to actually the first generation Tiguan. In terms of like the front design, it pushes towards the first design, and a bit of a third with the trims. Of course, your lights are still Tiguan lights. You can say, oh, this is Tiguan, and also this grill design here, which is gloss and really nice. I also like this new design here, which is open, this diamond-ish look, and then your diffuser here. This black trim is nice with this orange color. It's allegedly orange, not red. We get colors in orange, red, and black, if I'm not, and white, if I'm not mistaken. And this looks nice for the car. It's that you guys can see, of course, IQ Light HD Matrix going on the whole car. Okay, now we're going into the side profile. Discuss the front. Now, does it colorate or does it put well together? Is it put well together with the front? Now let's see. Now the side profile here is a bit. I don't know. This car seems a bit shorter in my opinion. This car, you know what? It is a bit shorter. Oh, it is a bit shorter, but it's a nice modern design. I actually like the side profile of this car. It feels a bit longer but shorter, but then not that short. Not into like when it is actually taller than the T-Cross because the T-Cross there is actually taller than the T-Cross. By a lot, by a big margin. So with the side, I don't see I think this car actually reflects well in the sun, but in terms of that, there's 20-inch alloy wheels in the front and also in the back. You have outline badging here on the sides, just like the old Tiguan. You have this mirror is very huge, and you have blind spot monitoring integrated into the car. And in terms of the side design, I guess it's Tiguan. You have roof rails which really complement this car in color well, especially in the sun. This car looks amazing. Yeah, it's really a Tiguan. Front design, side profile looks pretty good to me. It's I don't really say much about side profiles, but yeah, and also this one has some black trims here gloss trims, and I really like the design of the alloy wheels. And yeah, that's the side profile. Now headed on to the back of the car. Um, well, that's a whole new concept. Surprised. Um, it doesn't speak Tiguan. Actually, speaks more of T cross at the back, in my opinion. Of course, I don't know your opinion. What does the back speak to you? But definitely not a Tiguan. But yeah. I guess yeah. But some people may compare it to a Grand Vitara, Suzuki Grand Vitara at the back, because especially at night when these lights are on, it does look like Grand Vitara. Is going on the road, but I've actually seen one, and just I was like, oh, this is a Grand Vitara. Nope, that's a new Tiguan. So I was like surprised, you know. So what they could do to make it up is just light up this badge to show that it's Volkswagen. And yeah, man, the back design is really cool. There's no fake exhaust trims like you can't mention those. But anyways, they took away that and they just put this nice design that was in the front now going back to the back, and they hit the parking sensors quite well. You have silver trims going on the car, black gloss, and of course your whole LED stripe. Of course, from here now there are two exhaust pipes that I've seen, but they're there, which is good. Nah, but also feel ne, if they do make an R, because this is an R line, it's a trim. If they do make the R, nah, they should spec up this car. Like yo, you actually see a vision, especially in black. I see a vision in this car, and yeah, there's spoiler there. Yeah, this car is yeah, it's nice. I guess the design is there. It's still Volkswagen. Still speaks Volkswagen. Yeah, Tiguan, of course. Kind of what Tiguan. Tiguan's comes from an animal tiger and a what? I forgot the other one, and then put it together like oh Tiguan. And but does it really run like a tiger? Hmm. We'll see that in the engine. Stay tuned. But so yeah, I mean, it's good. It's still big. It's still a big SUV car, and yeah, that's the back design. So this is going to be the coolest way to ever review a boot. And it's just a boot. Now, in here we have 652 liters of boot space. Now, you know, for an SUV, that's a lot, guys, because SUVs these days, I don't want to say, but these Chinese brands, ne, they're limiting our booting space, ne, and it's getting out of proportion. Now, with the whole rear seats folded down, this gives us 1,650 liters of boot space. Now, you can do this automatically through the boot. As you can see, this clip, we're gonna and they release themselves down there. Wait, this one is such a problem. Ah, we're having a slight problem, but yeah, as you can see in the clip that they can do themselves manual, and then you have to go, of course, on the back seat and just pull it down yourself just to open. But yeah, this is a pretty sufficient amount of boot space, and drum roll please, we have a spare wheel, a full sized spare wheel. Isn't that great? But this one is of course 18 inches, but hey, full size. Which is great because you know manufacturers these days they don't give us spare wheels, they give us a kit. I don't know how it's supposed to do the kit, and especially if something badly happens with the tire. So it's always good to have a spare wheel with you. And I'm really proud of it. And you also have a tow hitch thing, so it comes out of here and then you just so you have a tow hitch there with this towing capacity right down there, and taking down and then see and just uh, put it in there. Easy and simple, getting a tow hitch, but it also fold it away. Welcome to the front, the dashboard, the cockpit of the Volkswagen Tiguan 2024 Volkswagen Tiguan. And I love the design. It's comfortable in here, it's homey, it's practical, user friendly. It's good, man. Starting with the designs are over new. I like this new design, this new futuristic design. You have your you have this gloss material here with some designs. I actually like these designs are making it open. You have blue stitching to just in line with it. I am a Volkswagen R-Line, not just the Tiguan and R-Line. I'm not just a Volkswagen Life, I'm a Volkswagen R-Line. And you have some the steel material here by your door handle, leather going on like this, leather going coming down here, plastic here by the handle, you have your controls. These are your window controls for the back passengers. You have mirror controls, which has heat warmers for the mirrors. So when it's winter, then there's a bit of there's frost on the mirror. Then you can just soft light. Like the Tiguan about to. And then you have more spongy leather material here. It's very comfortable, but coming down plastic a plastic material coming down. But I don't think you're going to when it's concentrate on being down a lot. Because yeah, you're here, and there's also carpet in these storages. I never got a name for these storages. We're gonna call them car storages. Yeah, that's the new name for generally car storages. It's a carpety feeling. It's really really nice. And then guys, look at this design, man. I love this design. Um, especially in the cockpit, by the digital cluster. It looks like I'm in control. The icon is here. The layout. I see the vision of the layout, and you still have more gloss there and a bit of leather down with some stitching, blue outline stitching. But the digital cluster, though, I love the digital cluster, and then it has controls, where you can maneuver through different functions of the steering wheel. Wow, which is really good. I love it, man. You have Bluetooth control and all of that. You also have a seat warmer, so it heats up your steering wheel during winter and when you turn it off, it's off. So yeah, you see or no, you know what? I'm living that life, and they removed. Wow, props to Volkswagen. They removed the touch sensitive buttons, and now it's actual buttons, which I think everybody loves. Look, it's actually physical touch buttons, which is very nice. Going down your steering wheel, this is a flat bottom, and you have your outline badging here to just emphasize that this is an outline. And yeah, the feel of the steering wheel, like I said, Volkswagen can't go wrong with steering wheels. The feel of the steering wheel is everything. It's comfortable, it's integrated well, and of moving to the dashboard, there is a lot of space. Not a lot of space, man. There's leather. It's still there. It's comfortable, and yeah, before we move to the highlight of this car, let's come down to the console. You have your armrest, the armrest here that really inside is your cup holders. I don't know how that is functional, but I think you can somewhere play with these things and put that there. Still don't know how to. And you have got 12-volt socket here at the back. Going on with this glossy, still leathery material. Amazing. And we come here. You have your start engine stop button here, right? And you have your parking brake. Now you're like, this weird knob is just for volume. Well, no, no, no. When I press down, you have your different driving modes: comfort, sports, individual, and eco, which is nice. So eco, comfort, sport, and individual, which is your configurations, of course, and which is really nice. You take it back to volume, which is very practical, which is very, as I've said, friendly user friendly. Going here, you have a really nice storage which opens, and you have two C types charging ports and a place to put your phone. Closing that, you have more storage down here to put on no coins or anything. Still with the glossy material and the leather. And going up, you have events for your, of course, your earbud. Where are the physical buttons, Volkswagen? Well, they say no, we don't need physical buttons. We're going into an era where we don't need physical buttons. So everything is integrated in the highlight of this car, the screen. Now the screen, I'm not really sure about the dimensions, but here it is. I think it's 13.8 if I'm not mistaken. But here's the, please don't judge me. I have too much going on that I need to remember. So this is how many inches it is, and it's big. It's really really big. Everything's in there. You have your seat massages, which are really great. I tested them earlier on when we were having go around with the car. They're good, they're intense, and it's amazing for both the passenger and the driver's side. And then we also have seat warmers and also seat coolers. Great for Bloemfontein because it's getting very hot, and when it's cold, it gets really cold. So you'll find in this car, as I say, comfortable home. And then you also have your different driving modes, which you also can access here: eco, comfort, sports, and individual. Going next to that, we have your atmospheres, me, which you can also change here by the little number thing. So joy, this thing, the energy in the lounge also changes with your digital cluster, so you get that feeling. And also these things light up, these guys. I don't know if you can see them properly, but they light up. So this whole when it becomes a whole interior, like I said, it's a lounge. It's your mood. go ill, sorry. So yeah, lounge, lounge joy. You're happy, energetic, minimal, and then individual, which is me, that you are going to do an inactive, just with just simple people. Yeah. So it also gets your mood, I'm happy, just got the car, of course you're gonna be enjoy, and that's actually good. And there's also things to feel around your climate control down there, which is easily accessible. You can just get your nearest buttons there, and then you also have these 8 buttons there that are going to take you to your telephone, navigation. You do have navigation, you guys can see. You also have by telephone. You also have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, wireless. You also have your parking, but now with the parking, you have a rear view camera and a 360 thingy that's going to help you parking in the back and in the front. You have a park assist, which we're going to show you. Welcome back to the back of the Volkswagen Tiguan. Now, this is the back of the car, and at first hand, this is practical. This is spacious. This is elegant. You know, mesmerizing. It's just amazing. I'm speaking fancy because I feel like I'm at home. Comfortable seats, outline, and for once they thought of the back people. They actually put stitchings here on the seats, and the seats are comfortable leather, even though they don't have massage, but they're still comfortable leather machines, and that's what we want. Same design principle goes. It's just here it's a bit bland at the back. The door you still get okay. Now here you get these scratchy materials. Don't know why, but you do get leather here and here. But of course, you're going to be focusing here, and you do get leather. You still get the carpet feeling here in the car storage. In front of me, you have pockets for your phone and then for your files for bigger things here. With my driving position, leg room is good. I love the leg room. Knee room is good, and of course, headroom is really good. Even for people a bit taller than me, it's still good. Of course, for taller people, then we compromise, but other than that's good. You have lights here. Coming this side, we have the armrest. Right now, this armrest is really cool because you know what? Well done, Volkswagen. Well done. Like Miss How much says, well done. Well done. You have a more sensible way to put your drinks. These cup holders are more sensible because you know what? You can put your drinks here while resting. Now with some other brands, they put cup holders here, and now you have to be compromised like yo, I'm squeezed and stuff. This is it. It's that simple. Put the cup holders in here. Tray. It's that simple, and you can even to set your length how you want it to be, and just pop. It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. And you still get the same fleely leather material with the same outline stitchings, blue stitchings, there, which makes you rubber. Feel like you're still in the outline going to the back, and they just feel comfortable. Just feel comfortable. Have your climate control buttons in there. You can set it for yourself, which is great. But you don't have Type C. I don't know if it's because it's a demo. I'll double check with the brand, but I think because it's the demo, then still. But I'll double check with them and I'll put it in the description if it is. But if it's not, then it does come like that. But seats are still comfy, and even going in the middle people. It's a big car. It's a Tiguan. You still have a lot of space in the car, and sunroof. You also go with the sunroof. I am not quite sure because it's still day and just came because it's a Camry with the Tiguan. I'm not sure about the engine lights, but I think they do go to the back. And this car, of course, the Tiguan is meant to be spacious. It is a family car, and it's lovely. So what's in this beautiful engine bay here? You all know this is a Tiguan. I get it. It's a Tiguan, right? The Tiguan is basically a line that's been put into an SUV. So you have the same 1.4 liter four-cylinder TSI engine that produces 110 kilowatts and 250 meters of torque. It drives through the front wheels only by a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. Now this can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 9.2 seconds. And that's lightning speed. I'm saying it's sufficient speed for the car and the size of it. So I'm really happy. I haven't heard the same there's no. And I like was it's been problematic, but for now, yeah, it's good. I just think they should just make it a bit more dramatic in the engine bay. But then that the engine is perfect. So how much are we looking at for this beautiful baby right here? So this starts from 702,800 rand. We can't have the installments or anything because this car just launched. So but the starting price is from 702,800. You get a 5 year 90,000 service plan and a 3 year 120,000 warranty, and you also get a 12 year anti-collision warranty. Now, with terms of the petrol, it's actually quite economical for the car. The size it is 7.2 liters per 100 kilometers, and with the fuel tank liters 55 liters. With the current petrol prices, this is how much you'd be expecting to pay. So we can have the final verdict and everything inside the car because it is newly launched. But yeah, it's a great car at a great price, and I wouldn't mind getting it. Now let's come to the verdict. Now, should you buy it? Should you consider it? Should you shortlist it, or should you avoid it? I reckon that you should consider the car. It's a really great car at a great price. Comes with a lot of features compared to its previous outgoing models, and it's just a lovely car overall. The color, and it's going to bring something into the South African market. So it is quite considered. You can look at some other cars and competitors, but I would actually consider the car. Putting it in my I'm going to buy this. I guess my top three list of me trying to get a car. But so it's a really nice car, and yeah, you should consider it. Yeah, it's a it's a really nice, well put together car. And I didn't expect, because these new cars upcoming and updates, the cars are getting, I don't know what's going on, but this one they stayed true to themselves, and they still added that Tiguan thing even though they changed the whole design. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for subscribing and being loyal fans. Of course, thank you for 500 subscribers. You guys made me really, really. I almost cried that day. It was beautiful. I'm still on the way to 1,000 subscribers. And thank you to Volkswagen for making this video come true and letting us review the Tiguan. And of course, the sales executive here is Alkuri for helping us with this. As you see it here in his numbers. And get yourself a new Tiguan. And remember to stay subscribed. Hit the like button so that we can stay posted. We can post more videos. Turn on post notification button so you'll be alerted at a time we post a video. We have more videos coming soon. And of course, share to your friends and family, your status, everybody. And let's get to 1,000 subscribers.